So let me be straight with you about this house right from the jump. This is brand new construction on Siesta Key, completed in February 2025. 5,200 square foot of air-conditioned living space. 4 bedroom suites, each with their own bathroom. A resort-style pool and spa. A 45-foot balcony on the second floor. All the furnishings are included, and it sits on 15 feet of elevation, which in Siesta Key is all that matters. The asking price, $4.2 million. I'm not going to tell you it's for $100,095 because we're not fooling anybody. Now, this home has been on the market since February. And I know some of you will think, well, what's wrong with the home? Why hasn't it sold? It's only natural. And that's actually a fair question because the answer has less to do with the house and more to do with the market. But first, let's actually take a look at it. I'm James Tiernan with Home 941, brokered by LPT. And a huge thank you to my friend Kaisen Mitchell from Coldwell Banker for allowing me to bring this home to you. Let's go. This home was designed and built by Jeff Tucker of Design to Build, and the architecture tells you something before you even walk in. It's not trying to be flashy, it's trying to be substantial. Clean contemporary lines, strong proportions, coastal palette, built to look like something that belongs here, not like it was dropped in from somewhere else. The split 3-car garage sits at ground level. On Siesta Key, that kind of storage matters. Bikes, paddleboards, beach chairs and golf clubs, fishing gear. The coastal life comes with inventory, and this home has planned for that. Walking in, the great room does exactly what a room this size should do. It earns the square footage. Coffered ceilings, crown molding, wood flooring, and a dramatic wood-paneled accent wall that anchors the living and dining spaces without making the room feel dark or heavy. But the real move here is what happens at the back wall. Impact-rated pocket sliders run the full width of the living room. When they're open, and in Florida they should be open, the line between inside and outside disappears. The covered patio, the pool, the tropical landscaping, it all becomes part of the room. That's the design intention, and it works. The wet bar with wine cooler sits just off the main living space, positioned to keep the kitchen clear when you're entertaining. That's a small detail that makes a big difference when you have people over. The dining area is framed by oversized windows and sits adjacent to both the kitchen and the living space. Natural light defined without being closed off, and connected enough that nobody feels separated from the conversation. All right, the kitchen. Look, every agent on every tour always says the kitchen is the heart of the home. But in this case, it's actually true because of the way it's positioned. You've got a gas wolf range and dual ovens, quartz countertops, shaker cabinetry, hidden appliances, a walk-in pantry, and this oversized island right here, which is where everyone's going to end up at every party, every family morning, every holiday, guaranteed. But here's what I actually want you to notice. I want you to see that the kitchen faces out, toward the living area, toward the sliders, toward the dining room. Whoever is in here cooking, prepping, making the drinks, they're not stuck in the corner. They're still part of whatever's happening in the rest of the home. That's a design choice, and it's the right one. Storage is also strong. Between the cabinetry, the island, and that walk-in pantry, this is built for real use, not just photographs. The primary suite is on the first floor, and that's a significant feature in a home this size. It keeps the owner's space private and separate from guest suites upstairs. Whether you're here full-time, seasonally, or hosting family and friends on the second floor, the first floor primary gives the home a natural separation that works. Vaulted ceilings, dual walk-in closets, and a spa bathroom finished with quartz surfaces and a stone-clad shower The suite feels calm and private. It doesn't shout at you, it's a retreat. Also on the first floor, a dedicated office, a laundry room, oversized pantry and storage space, and a pre-planned shaft for a future elevator to the second floor. The elevator detail was worth pausing on. The space is already there. The planning is already done. Whether the new owner needs it or not in 15 years, the option exists. That's thoughtful construction. This is where the home stops being impressive and starts being enjoyable. Covered patio, tongue-and-groove ceiling, summer kitchen with a built-in gas grill, heated pools and spa, and tropical landscaping wrapping the entire perimeter for your privacy. This is not decorative. This is functional outdoor living space. Think about how your day actually goes. Wake up early, grab coffee on the deck. Kids or grandkids are in the pool by noon. Grill something for dinner on the outdoor kitchen. End the evening in the spa. And because it's Siesta Key, that's not a vacation dream. That's a Tuesday. The landscaping is doing real work here. It's not just pretty, it gives the pool area that private resort feel. You're not staring at your neighbor's yard, you're in your own space. This backyard is a major reason why someone will buy this home. Don't gloss over it. Upstairs, the home shifts into a different gear. 3-bedroom suites, each with its own ensuite bathroom and walk-in closet. No shared bathrooms, no cramped secondary rooms. Each suite functions as a private space, which matters when you have family visiting, guests staying for a week, or adult kids coming down to escape the winter. Beyond the bedrooms, the second floor has real flexibility. There's a study, a media room, and a bonus room. Depending on the buyer, these become whatever the lifestyle needs. A home theater, a gym, a playroom, a second office, a golf simulator room, a private lounge. These rooms are already here. The next owner gets to decide how they live. The second laundry room upstairs, and if you've ever had a second floor full of guests, you know exactly why that matters. Climate-controlled storage. In Florida, that's not a luxury, that's practical. Humidity is real, and having conditioned space for luggage, seasonal items, and personal belongings makes the home easier to own and enjoy. This home has not one, but 2 balconies. I'm on the one in the front, and let me show you the one on the back. 45 feet of balcony, right here. This connects the upstairs rooms and looks out over the pool, the landscaping, and depending on where you're standing, you can catch views toward the intercoastal and downtown lights at night. This is the kind of space that doesn't photograph well. You have to stand on it to understand it and appreciate it. Okay, I told you at the top we would get to the market situation, and let's do that. This home was originally listed in February 2025 at $4,495,000. It expired in July of 2025 with no price reductions and no offers. It came back in December with my friend Kaisen for $4,195,000. A $300,000 price reduction, and it's been there since, right where it should be. Here's my read on the situation. This is not a broken house. There's nothing wrong with it. New construction, quality build, quality materials, great location, strong floor plan. What happened is straightforward. It was introduced to a luxury market at a time when the market was starting to slow down, at a price that assumed there was more competition than actually existed at that time. The Siesta Key luxury market has more inventory than it's had in a long time. Buyers at this price point are taking their time, and a home that needs the right buyer, not just any buyer, takes a little longer to find the right person. That $300,000 price adjustment puts it in a more realistic conversation for what's happening in the market today. Is it still a significant number? Absolutely. 4.2 million is still 4.2 million. But for brand new construction in Siesta Key, completed in 2025, furnished, move-in ready, over 5,200 square foot of air-conditioned space, first floor primary bedroom, 4 ensuite bedrooms, outdoor living like this, the value absolutely holds up. If you're a buyer in this range and you're watching the Siesta Key market, this one deserves a serious look. Not just because it's been sitting, because the price has moved to where the conversation makes sense. I'm James Tiernan from Home 941, brokered by LPT. I specialize in helping buyers and sellers make sense of the Sarasota Siesta Key market. I'm building this channel to help people understand what's actually happening in this market. If you would like to see this home, or if you're thinking about buying or selling along the Gulf Coast, or if you just want to talk about where the market is going, just reach out to me directly. My phone number, my email, and my website are in the video description below. If you found this useful, go ahead and hit subscribe. More tours, more market insight, more honest conversation around real estate, and no fluff. I'll see you on the next one.